Attention, Browns fans, a whirlwind of explosive decisions is about to shake the very foundations of the Cleveland team, stirring doubts and provocations amid the offseason frenzy. Without revealing names right away, notice this: in what seemed a relatively stable scenario, dramatic scenes between players once considered key pieces of the roster are unfolding. Contracts pushed to the limit, young talents pressuring veterans, and an intense battle that could define the franchise's immediate and midterm future. Is Cleveland ready to face the looming revolution, or will it watch its structure crumble before its own supporters? Welcome! Show your support for the Browns by reaching 100 likes on today's video. The first major news involves tight end David Njoku, whose future with the Browns seems more uncertain than ever as the 2025 season approaches. At 29 years old, Njoku was in the final year of his current contract. Cleveland recently selected Harold Fannin Jr. in the latest NFL draft, a pick that inevitably puts Njoku on the hot seat, raising questions about his staying with the team. Although Njoku had a down year last season with 64 receptions, 505 yards, and 5 touchdowns, his prior campaign was quite solid: 81 receptions for 882 yards and 6 touchdowns, culminating in his first Pro Bowl selection. It's important to highlight that a significant part of this production came with Joe Flacco at quarterback, who might very well win the starter position in 2025. Throughout the offseason, Njoku was floated as a potential trade candidate because the team is investing in younger players for the position and because his contract imposes a notable financial burden on the roster cap space. According to Zach Jackson from The Athletic, Njoku's cap hit will exceed $14 million in 2026, forcing a clear decision regarding his contract extension. The Browns might either extend his deal, push the cap hit further down the line, or trade him to free up space for other reinforcements. This decision is not merely financial, it is strategic. Njoku has recognized technical quality and ability that could be extremely valuable on a solid team. However, the arrival of rookie Fannin, who promises an aggressive and dynamic playing style, pressures the veteran to either adapt or leave. For the fans, the dilemma is clear: should they invest in an established player in a tight financial moment or trust the promises of the new generation? The coaching staff will have to weigh recent performance against the squad's future projection. Moreover, Flacco's potential return as starter changes the equation. Their past connection suggests that the chemistry could be rewarding, despite criticisms labeling Flacco as outdated for the current style of play. Is it worth sacrificing the young, outspoken talents to embrace Flacco's experience as a team pillar? The fans feel the weight of every update because the truth is plain: Cleveland Browns are at a crossroads, and Njoku's continuation is no longer a given. The team must decide between maintaining stability and taking risks on youth, since wrong moves could be costly in the short term, affecting salary caps and team chemistry. Switching now to another tense chapter of the Browns offseason, we enter the desperate battle for one of the most coveted and critical roster spots: the starting quarterback position for 2025. Currently, 4 quarterbacks are competing, all seeming to have legitimate chances to start the season as QB1, but carrying all 4 into the regular season is simply impractical in the NFL. Among the contenders stands out Shedeur Sanders, a 5th-round pick who initially impressed during off-season regimented workouts with his promising talent and enviable physical traits, though he remains in the shadows of established starters as part of his development. Dillon Gabriel, the 3rd-round pick, surprised many with his mental speed and decision-making skills, threatening to upset the quarterback hierarchy. Kenny Pickett, acquired via trade, brought expectations of an experienced and balanced solution but delivered underwhelming early training camp reports. Lastly, Joe Flacco, the veteran with a winning track record, is seen as a safety net due to his experience and recent good performance. ESPN analyst Kirk Herbstreit states the Browns will have to make hard roster cuts, with injured Deshaun Watson taking roster space. Keeping 4 quarterbacks is a luxury. Most teams keep 3. Herbstreit predicts the main cut will come down to Kenny Pickett or Dillon Gabriel. Herbstreit believes the team will retain Sanders for developmental purposes rather than immediate starting, which is common for draft picks adjusting to the NFL. As for the starting QB for Week 1, experience will likely be the decisive edge, favoring Joe Flacco. Flacco was named NFL Comeback Player of the Year 2 years ago while with Cleveland, a testament to his resilience and ability to contribute. This quarterback decision influences not just tactics but also player careers and the team's trajectory in a market demanding increasing stability. A poor choice could further complicate an already tumultuous Browns offseason marked by uncertainties and a constantly evolving roster. Looking at these 2 fronts, explosive contract decisions and internal quarterback battles, it becomes clear that the Browns stand on the brink of a profound transformation. The boldness or caution in handling these decisions will determine if Cleveland competes for the playoffs again or watches rivals advance. The bets on young talents, valuing veterans, or even unexpected trades form the strategic chessboard where every move will be scrutinized and debated. Hence, balancing present needs without compromising the franchise's future is crucial. Final opinion: Cleveland is wrestling with profound dilemmas and delicate choices demanding courage and sharp strategic vision. Whether to keep Njoku or invest in rookie Fannin, opt for Flacco's experience or the youth movement represented by Sanders, Gabriel, or Pickett. These aren't mere decisions, they hold the power to bury or revive Brown's ambitions for years. Uncertainty is the only sure thing. Navigating this treacherous path requires wisdom, resilience, and resistance to fan pressure. And you, Browns fan, faced with this imminent roster revolution and its risks, what path would you want your team to take? Rely on seasoned veterans or embrace the audacity of promising youth? Share your thoughts. Engaging debate helps capture the mood around this pivotal moment. If you enjoyed this in-depth analysis and want more content like this, don't forget to like the video, comment with your honest opinion, and subscribe to the channel to never miss an update on your Cleveland Browns. See you next time. Total real characters, without extra spaces 9063.